Okay, cool. I won't. First, I have to ask, are you okay, sir?
She's right. Something wants to come out through your mouth, right in front of her.
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Okay. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drink.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after a
She puts out her cigarette. Something stirs in you as she's about to go. She looks back at you, a light glimmer.
Yes. Glad to have been of assistance.
A bespectacled man. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand. If an assault were launched on this building...
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
After you, if you're about to embark on an investigation.
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
A man in his late 20s with a thin, unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Are you kidding me?
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on...
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything.
Yes, yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one.
Let's go.
Not so fast.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
one moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around.
Watch out!
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon. Those are mysteries of the spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. If it comes off like that, I was wrong to let you go. I should have...
It doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay?
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition...
The chair took the brunt of it. Don't worry.
Are you sure, ma'am?
Yes. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This is always... The drinks are on the house, okay? Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. In time or space? That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. Love can be cruel, sweetie. Love can be cruel. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your...
Try to force a tear out of your duct. Really rip into the whole...
Officer, get a hold of yourself, please.
Sweetie, I'm sorry, but I think you need more help than I can give you. Oh, no, I'm so sorry I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask. Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. Oh, my. You know where we are, right? Now. We are live in a hostel called the Whirling in Rags. And the whirling itself is, how would I even begin to tell you? I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. Speaking of history, you know what? That's right, dear.
Her relief is palpable.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Oh, sweetie. Revachol is a zone of control.
But they still have cops.
It is quite oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the tradition. But we should stop.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Someone more educated in...
No.
Of course. Then I don't know. Of course, dear.
Before you stands a motor carriage. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of... This must be the... In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out, a metallic...
Take what you need.
He's clearly the prime, useful for It's robust, lets you see the pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers, and the frequency the soft purr of electrical kittens.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn.
10-4, what's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20, over. State your message, sir. Over. 10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over. You mean your partner? Oh.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Wittmar, sir.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it! Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Wittmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the...
Mullen dicked us.
10-4, I hear you, officer.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to...
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for captains.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Person wants to know if you lost your gun, too.
Check your pockets. No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering. 10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat, please. Over. 10-9, come in, officer. Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message, please. Did you meet? He says he doesn't have it.
Dear God, he lost his...
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Noodle by himself. But Disco hit him pissed. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over. That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying?
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims you made about his mother. Over. Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V. I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it.
Satellite Officer V. Ten-4, affirmative.
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa goofy, Kuno! Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthhole! The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice. You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Kuno's Kuno, pig? The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pig's in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. No, it's many years. All you feel is pain and Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come.
Never an audience. You coming to you.
Fear.
There's the in. You can't even find
Someone like a
the stand of fire.
You hear a jingle. It says, whirling. The young woman, her eyes are brown and her
because you're a police officer. I'm not. You've been here? Couldn't say. In truth, so...
The words of all...
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? No, come on, man. Freddy, please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. She looks back at you, a light glinting.
Yes. Glad to have been of assistance.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door does not...
The door probably thinks you're a has-been loser too. You feel your funny necktie becoming tighter and tighter around your neck.
Still no answer. Still nothing. Still nothing. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. Still nothing. Still... There they both are, like, good. A bespectacled as you, if an assault were launched on the, you realize this is your chance to come up with a really good name for your...
Okay, then. It looks like we had a little... Then we should... It also wouldn't hurt to assure... Okay, have you removed the dead body? Completely. So,
This is the
where it has been hanging for after you.
If you're about to embark on an
You're losing your identity.
Lieutenant.
A man in his late 20s with a thin...
Mr.
Yes?
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Fantastic.
Right.
No,
Do you have her?
As a matter of fact...
You said you just got here.
What? Of...
But you still know your way.
Yes, I know where it's some...
I didn't imply that. I have everything. You?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? Behind it. That's easy. See that door there? Not so far.
No one is...
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
One moment you're running like the wind. Then... That's true. Yes. And it's worrying.
Watch out!
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon. Those, if it come, I was wrong to...
It doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay?
No. You have sustained a trauma to your...
Ma'am, are you all...
Oh...
Sir, the drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot... Don't thank me. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
By the way, where is home? But you've been at this hostel cafeteria. You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like some... Entertain them.
Hello, sweet.
Wait, who's...
Why, you're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw. I'm sorry if you must I'm Lena.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley...
Yes, oh my. A seaside hostel. How would I even... I haven't seen... Speaking of it, that's what...
Her relief...
I can tell that this is actually... We are not actually... Nope. It is... Oh dear. But we should...
She's scared now.
Someone...
No.
Of course. Then of course. Hello again, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with...
Your deportment remains...
Sweetie,
Wonderful.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them.
Cross the plaza.
Items that can be...
Oh, yes, dear.
A paraplegic.
No problem.
Before use, vapor emit. This must be in the cabin. You are welcomed by a set of steering levers. The frequency tab, the soft...
Hello, Alice.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, precinct. Just a sec.
10-2.
A screw...
10-4. 10-18. 10... State your message, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Take what you...
He's clearly...
Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. 10-4.
Is it him?
Says he...
He what? He lost... Who lost? Dick? It's opposite.
Dick must defend yourself.
10-4.
Fuck! What's going... Super...
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9.
New ask.
Sergeant...
Check your pockets. No.
Don't!
10-9, come in, officer. You get...
Even...
He says he...
Ask him to do...
Satellite...
Oh. Request a description, huh? We'll give him one.
He feared this is...
Mac?
I'm not going to ask.
The silence.
That did not... Did we need anything else here? This is the...
Motor carriage. In the...
This is precinct 57.
In the cabin. You...
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? Of course. What can I help you with? Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that...
Sure. Keep them. I have another...
This trash, there's something in there. Not necessarily connect. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They locked this container. Mm-hmm. We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or... We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They look... Mm-hmm.
The body is downwind from here. The body is downwind.
Trash? Food waste from the cafe. What do you mean, feel?
The lieutenant leans in to inspect. This trash container is locked. Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the... There's a creaking sound. You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm. Yeah, screaming is all you feel. Cop suffers final heart attack. There's something in there. The body is downwind from it.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? Mm-hmm. We could try using a pry bar. Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
No matter how strong you think you are,
Can I help you? Mine?
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? to keep the hobos and drunks out.
I thought as much.
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Okay then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
Yes.
Sir, I'm sorry the RCM is having financial trouble, but what do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
This trash container is locked. Whether don't, maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, hobo. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny. It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? That's too bad, because none of those things are actually in there. There's just food waste and crisp wrappings. All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man, only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item.
Among the threadbare kitchen, as the legs of the slime.
The victim's clothes? Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty. Or the belt is...
Something slimy catch. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored.
This is a military type overgarment. No leg.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Not really.
The fuck's he on about, kids?
See?
The lieutenant nods. It's just organic nothing. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out. Something larger. A clipboard.
Officer, is that your... Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? Officer, this is...
Easier said than done. How could this pathetic cabbage of copy paper and plastic ever become très disco?
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case.
Some items, such as the ledger you found.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever were...
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno!
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up.
Shit coming up.
Yeah,
Kuno's...
The rate he should...
The fuck does Kuno...
The corpse looks at you. Seem to be... A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. inconspicuous pile of the roofing material Eternite. Because it's an inconspicuous pile. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing. Because there it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this, then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Be still, my beating heart. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying.
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much. Of course, detective.
Yeah, swift.
See that ladder there? Yes?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see who.
Yes, it's probably yours. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Nope. Looks like when the wind ruffles the cloak.
Yes, you could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Looks like when the wind.
Yes, you could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Nope. You could have died there. Shit. Looks like when the wind ruffles.
Yeah, you could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Nope. Looks like when the wind ruffles. Looks like when the wind.
Yes, it's probably. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Nope. Looks like when the wind...
Yes, you could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Nope. Looks like someone when the wind...
Yes, you could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you. Ankles tingling from the tension. Blood...
He's so on the money, Bratan!
As the concrete floor welcomes you.
I knew you could do it.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in. Empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really hard here.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you. Yes.
This is the night watchman's booth. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. So you need to rest. Your body is aching.
If you must.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a...
Why did you take that? Fine, but let's move. I don't want to be seen, Snoopy.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets. You take the painkillers. They are yours now. You stand and exit the booth.
Container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this Container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi.
Container, used to be well paid. Everard, he looks after everyone. I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister. Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were... Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his off... Bye-bye now.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair. Yet,
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat. I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me...
he looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some...
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Don't mention it. But also don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak.
His slug-like lips. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its...
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded. God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he?
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry! Mr. Dubois, are you okay?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Yes, your lost gun. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
I don't care about my gun. I love it, Harry. Wish I could be like that, but I can't.
The officer is...
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands. Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about, but there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could...
Yes, that...
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors. Oh, you're being too modest, my friend. But don't worry. This annoying thing I have is completely legal. I just need you to open a door.
The stars aligned into a cosmic frown here. He has your fate decided.
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry? Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez. Fantastic, my friend. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Yes?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time. Harry, honestly. Yes, yes. Anyway, I assure you, of course, my God.
I think the odds of that are...
I assure you, I have a big... I'm sure you...
It's just the brown.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some...
Mr. Kitsuragi.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Everart's large hands are covering the folder.
I'm sure it's not that...
Harry, I just know the things that matter to our friend. It's Harry. Harry Dubois. And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you? Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me. See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too...
Marsh. On. The crane stands with a loud grind. The crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air. The harbor sleeps as the strike. The rusty control panel grows. A faint...
I can't see how that was resurrected.
Before you stands a cargo.
You do? There are 1 million containers here. There may be... We're not here to interact with containers.
You attempt to your left. The lieutenant can... No report. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container. You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since... Why are you even trying?
Because what wasn't... Are you satisfied?
You're back before the cargo container. It's... Why are you even trying?
Yes?
I was just messing with you. Imagine. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. Polar Weasel? Oh. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the...
Okay, but what?
The janitor get none of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it? I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are.
Who he is, and what they're fighting for?
The mercenary, eh?
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A
I'll be with you in a moment.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat. Smile.
Good morning, officer. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched.
That is good to hear, madame.
How interesting. I wish you were swift.
Is what you look at that lady. A well-kept, positive. Wow. Now look at you. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask. Oh, but you are.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask. Of course. You're back. Good. What can I...
Voila. You're doing it. Really put your back into it. Yell it from the top of your lungs.
Of course.
She's surprisingly nonchalant.
That's a good sum. Not...
She removed.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer.
You're right, man.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, what we do...
She nods.
The RCM in Martinez. What can...
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. I think fugue states are more your forte, officer. Sylvie had the track.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street.
Thank you anyway.
Yes. Yes. Have you got it? You must be joking, right? You come here, trash everything. This isn't a game show.
Damn you, fat Everard. Your novelty check is useless.
You can cash it in at the local frit near the harbor gates. Though...
Well... Great, perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with... By the way, if you hadn't paid before 9 p.m., your door would have been locked electronically. Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance.
Time stops advancing after 2 in the morning. If you haven't paid for your room by then, it's game over. Don't leave finding money to the last minute, however. It's harder to make cash after nightfall when the shops are closed and the streets empty.
I'll take a room here too.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you? Can I help you?
Welcome to
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't know. Frit? I think they think that the extra T makes it... okay. I'm not really... wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else?
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo. Ask some local... You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and...
Here you go.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Is this about the...
Before the cargo container. You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here.
Because what? Wasn't an option. Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
You're back before the cargo container. Why are you even... You're back before the cargo container. Why?
Because...
You're back before the cargo container. It's draw. Why are you even trying to... You're back before the cargo container. Why are you even? You're back before the cargo container. Why? Because... You're back before the cargo container. Why are... Because... You're back before the cargo container. Because now... You're back before the cargo container. Why are you even trying to open a door with... You're back before the cargo container. Why are you? Because... You're... No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Because what? What? You're back before the cargo container. Why? Because what? Now is not the time. You're back before the cargo container. Why are you? You're back before the cargo container. Why? You're back before the cargo container. Why are... You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has... Why are you even... You're back before the cargo container. Its... Why are you even... You turn to your left. The lieutenant considers why. You're back before the cargo container. Why? You're back before the cargo container. Why? You're back before the cargo container. Why? You're back before the cargo container. Why are you? Because what wasn't? Are you satisfied, detective? You're back before the cargo container. And... You're back before the cargo container. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric? Because what? What? Are you satisfied, detective? And... You're back before the cargo container. Why? Why are you what? Are you satisfied, detective? And as it's always... You're back before the cargo container. Why? You're back before the cargo container. Why? Because what? You're back before the cargo container. Why? You're back before before the cargo container. Why are you even? You're back. You attempt to your left. The lieutenant considered.
Because what wasn't an option?
You're back before the cargo container.
Because what wasn't an option?
You're back before the cargo container. Why? You're back before the cargo container. Why are you? You're back before the cargo container.
Because now it...
You're back before the cargo container. Why? You're back before the cargo container. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric? You're back before the cargo container. Why are you even trying to open a door? You're back before the cargo container. Why are you even trying to... You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened. Why are you even trying to open a door with red? You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer. Why are you even? You're back before the cargo container. It's... Why are you... You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer. Despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, the door stands silent.
Satisfied, Detective?
Try again. Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle.
Ahoy! Come on in!
You can't be serious.
The man stands at the far end of the ship. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers. Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard. In the general stillness, only your tongue moves.
Welcome, welcome. Not too much.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says.
Now, what can I do for who am I? Anyhow, my name is Rustam Theodore, investor.
Mr. Theodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Pleasure to meet you, Harry. Though I'm sorry to hear a good public servant like yourself is in servitude to the drink.
If you ask me, he's only serving one of them thus far. I don't see how it's appropriate for a representative of the law to ask a wealthy person for money.
Come now. There is not, as you may know, a scarce 3 real. How much can you get for this? That's the idea, my friend. You've got to work for the rest. Maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that? Thanks for stopping. Welcome back, gentlemen.
If business planning were...
He should what?
The volunteer police force. And why would I do that? I don't but still kill me.
Bigger guns. Take care of the people who protect the people.
If I could interject.
I think the lieutenant's right.
Yes, yes. That's precisely what we need.
Hell no! Can you imagine how much work that would take? The thing about investing is that the less work you have to do, the better. Don't overthink.
The lieutenant's disappointment.
Now, was there anything else I could help you gentlemen with?